everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always, and thank you for all your kind comments, discussions, support, likes, subscribes, shares, etc, etc. All very much appreciated. Right, today we have got a little unboxing and review of these twin pack car tyre shine applicator by a brand called Amisite, A-I-M-I-S-I-T-E. Now, I'd seen these on YouTube detailing videos recently, and that spurred me to do a little bit of research and have a look to see what they're all about. So I'm sure you've got a reasonable idea what I'm about to show. So I'd seen some probably from Temu or something like that for £2-3, but I did a little look around on Amazon and just chose some that had a reasonable review. So this twin pack, one with black bristles for tyre shine and one with blonde neutral bristles for cleaning dust out of air vents, seatbelt buckles, things like that. Now, one thing I will say is that they are incredibly soft, really dense, almost, you can feel, it feels like a hard surface, which is a strange thing to say, I know, but so on the top it feels like felt. The bristles are so tight and so dense, it feels like felt to touch. They're a nice size, should get into the tyre walls nicely. They have a little container. They did come supplied in little bags, but I've since removed from them. Packaging's okay, just the standard box. These cost £12, so about £6 each. So as I say, they have a little container to keep them safe and sound in your storage. This one will probably end up in my car. I'll use this for air vents, gearbox surround, dash, wherever it will fit, and we'll have a look at that in due course. A nice close up of the bristles. See if I can pull them apart. Not easy. Very dense, very soft. Got a really nice feel to them. So we'll see. I think they'll fit in air vents quite nicely. Do around the gearbox, around the gear stick gaiter, and they'll do around the handbrake cover. So that should prove handy. If it doesn't, it will then become normal applicator for other black products. Just have a little check of the build quality. Feels quite nice in the hand. We'll be using Garage Therapy 1 tyre serum. As previously mentioned on the channel, I was sent some to test. I have fallen in love with the product, so we'll be using that. And I think with a lot of brush type products, because the fibres aren't close enough together, when you put the product on, the product just goes and falls to the bottom. But with these, because they've got a nice solid platform, I think we'll get 5 pea-sized dots on there, no problem at all. It will just sit on the top, and then it'll be really easy to apply to the car. And I should have mentioned at the start, this is going to be I'm going to do a little series of mini reviews, so sort of 10 minutes ish, we shall see. Anyway, let's go and start getting that on the car and see how these little babies perform. So the car's in relatively good shape already, because I've been off this week. It had a nice clean on Monday when I shot my long play built hamper video. So we're just going to get straight in. Tyres have got a small amount of coating on, they're nice and clean. Wheels need a clean. I've got the garage therapy ready to rock and my little sample bottle. I'll probably use that to decant the product. I'd been and lent a neighbour some to test, which was good. And I've got my existing hex pad for comparison purposes. So I'll get the GoPro down. Hopefully that gives you a nice shot. So first of all, we'll see how the product sits on the brush. And as expected, it's not soaking in. It's just parked on the top. So what I read is, these are very good for working into the smaller, the text, the detail, etc, etc. So you end up with a really nice, even coverage. Go into the little rim protector quite nicely, which is good. Handy having the little case. It's always nice to have the case so that you don't get sticky everywhere. It feels sort of quite draggy, and I suspect that's because of the aforementioned density of the bristles. But that's doing nice. Right, let's do the 5 dots. We'll dot that round some of the bits that I've not done yet, and then we'll start working that in. Just keen to make sure I do the bits that are on the camera, but I'll pick the GoPro up in a minute. Let's do that. Oh, hang on, let's get another bit on. We'll just dot around and then start working this in. So that feels nice. I was thinking about the price yesterday, and you know, for £6 for this one brush, if you like, it's not a huge amount of money. £6 isn't a huge amount of anyone's money, I don't think. It's not as quick as applying it with the hex pad, that I will say, but it is good for getting in the finer detail. Right, let's put the camera down again. We'll get this last bit done. That lower. Get it worked into there, and then we'll have a little look at the results. Last bit, get these lowers done. Because of the size, sometimes, you know, the bane of having a gravel drive, it can be a little bit of a problem getting into those lowers where there's contact with the floor. But with these, no such problem. So a little bit more effort required due to their diminutive size, but a very, very nice even coat, which is good. Now I've purchased my own bottle of tyre serum. I was reading the instructions yesterday and reading about layering up, drying time, curing time, how long till fully waterproof, etc, etc. So maybe we'll do a video later today about that product in a little bit more detail. Very, very impressive. So, a little bit more work, but a very nice, even coated end result. Let's get a quick shot of it. Whoa. So yeah, as I say, a little bit more effort, but a very, very nice, evenly distributed end result. Feels quite nice in the hand. Tiny bit small, but good for getting into smaller areas, and specifically that bottom bit, no drama. Anyway, so that looked good. It's nice. A nice experience. A nice experience. Right, let's go and try, see what the dust removal product is like. So we've got a little bit of dust here, so we'll try the usual spots. Pretty good for getting in there. Standard place where you get a little bit of dust ingress in the Forester. So it fits in there nicely. The density of the bristles works well in favour of dust removal. Always get a little bit here. And I thought that it would be too tight to get in the smaller gaps, but actually it's doing a good job. In this little surround here, no drama. So these vents, you can see in the past, if I've managed to, or bothered to, put a microfiber in there, I may have cleaned it, but it's not an area that I spend a lot of time on. So you can see the dust in there. Very good. Very good. Very good. Probably need to give that a little rub just to clean the pad on my leg. But yeah, very good. Right. Dust in here. Again, much better than expected. I thought this would be pointless and I would end up sacking this off and then just using it for other products. But as it turns out, it's actually very good. A little bit sticky and residue from cleaning, so that would probably need a little bit of additional cleaning product. But if you're just going in for dust, apologies for my hand, if you're just going in for dust, it's a winner. It's a winner. I like it. Ooh, put the parking lot on. Ooh. Where else can we look? Right, last bit. So regularly gets a bit stuck in here, and as anyone who's got one of these knows, it's kind of like a soft touch plastic. I know mine's been painted, but still it accumulates dust. It's still soft touch, so I still sort of try my hardest not to encourage any further scratches. So we can even scoop out from the gator, gear stick gator. Very good. Very good. So this will be staying in the car and we'll be getting regular usage. Very good. Right, let's get out and we'll wrap that up. So, these little babies, handy little storage cases, ergonomically relatively pleasing, dust removal one, actually better than expected, tyre product applicator, pretty much what I was expecting, to be honest, pretty much what I was expecting. Takes a bit longer than doing this, so if you're in a hurry, whiz around with that, because you get more on quicker. But if you want to get in and do the finer details and get a really nice even spread of product, this is the one. Nice. So I'll be using this for the finer detail regularly, and it might be a good opportunity for me to restore my mud flaps. Anyway, that's it for that one. A nice short one. Let's just do a quick comparison shot. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'll be getting rinseless wash on those shortly, and whilst this one still looks nice, it's done, I don't know, 400 or 500 miles, so not going to be quite as nice as the one that we've just treated. Anyway, just a quick and dirty one today, and there's more to come. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you again very soon. Thanks for tuning in. As always, don't forget, if you enjoy the content, please smash that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and the channel. Thanks ever so much. Take care. Bye bye. I was just about to make a short and I made an interesting discovery. You can put the little brush in upside down with a satisfying click, which will then allow you to apply your product without the need for holding the device. Nice, eh?